I am Grady Culhane, the CapeCod.com News Center, joined today by two special guests to talk about the upcoming Labor Day celebrations for the second summer event from the town of Barnstable. I have Amy Harwood with the town and Sunny Fellman, who is with Amplify POC. We're going to be talking a little bit more about some of the events for this upcoming weekend, as well as some of the exciting things that have been planned throughout, I assume, the entire course of the season, really. Amy, do you mind just giving us a quick rundown of what people can expect from the events this upcoming weekend and maybe a little bit behind the scenes for how it goes in terms of planning?
Sure. My name is Amy Harwood. I'm the marketing and outreach manager for the town of Barnstable. I've been working in the planning and development department through an economic development program to help local businesses as well as local artists to have opportunities to get out to the public during public events, and really amplify what they're already doing so well in this area, particularly Barnstable. So in the past, I've worked with the Hyannis Main Street Bid and other organizations around town, the Cultural Center of Cape Cod on the Hyannis program to, again, give light to the community and our arts and culture district. So with that said, this event on Labor Day weekend is our fireworks event. We are celebrating our second summer here on Cape Cod, even in the rain today that we've got coming down. But basically, we wanted to bring, again, something to the Amplify Festival that is a little bit more and a little bit it's an opportunity for even more artists from our community to take part in this awesome celebration that Amplify has put on for the last couple of years. So with that said, we've got Movement Arts Cape Cod Showcase, which is a group of 8 different performers that are all around Cape Cod. We've got somebody from Lower Cape Brewster, people from Hyannis, people from the Upper Cape that are all going to give a little bit of a showcase of what they do during the time frame between 5 and 8 p.m. On August 31st, just before the fireworks. It should be a lot of fun, Grady, and would love to have people come down and take part in that just before the fireworks. We also have a lot going on in the viewing locations. You know how the best viewing locations for fireworks is Calumet Beach. We've got that whole parking lot opened up. The general public can come and park after 4 p.m. There'll be some, the concession stands will be open. There's all kinds of beachside seats that people can set up and picnic at. And then there's Veterans Park Beach, which is another popular location to watch the fireworks. That parking lot will also be open at 4 o'clock to people, general public, if you can get in there. There's very little parking there, which is why we wanted to, open up Calumet Beach as well. And then, of course, there's all the parking that's available in downtown Hyannis at North Street, South Street, all along the main street. You can park, walk, come down to Azleton Park, look at Movement Arts Cape Cod, and on your way by, attend the Amplify POC Festival, which is running from 12 to 5 in the Village Green.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm sure Elizabeth Werfbane and the Hyannis Business Improvement District are excited as well. It's going to be a very
Yes.
community-driven event. Everybody's going to be involved. And so, and yeah, in addition, we have Amplify POC Sunny Fellman. Do you mind telling us a little bit more about the event that's going to be happening from you guys this upcoming weekend? Some of what people can expect if they're not familiar with your guys' organization?
Absolutely. Thanks, Grady, for having me. My name is Sunny Fellman. I'm a board member of Amplify POC. We are a nonprofit organization that supports businesses owned by people of color and communities of color here on the Cape. We do that through different workshops and programming. We have an online business directory, which you can find on our website, amplifypoccapecod.com. We do community advocacy, and we also amplify businesses through events, which I'm going to tell you about right now. So this Saturday, August 31st, which is our third rain date. So it's pretty funny that right now during this interview, it's pouring rain where I am. We think it's a good sign that Saturday is going to be beautiful.
Get out of the way now.
Get it out of the way now. So we hope you join us. It's this Saturday at the Village Green, right downtown Hyannis. It's from 12 to 5 p.m. This is our third annual summer festival. It's really a great opportunity to come out and be in community with us. We are going to have over 50 vendors and nonprofit organizations. There's a wide variety of vendors, some that I'm sure you've probably never seen out at some of the other community events. So really an opportunity to learn about some new businesses. We will have live music, food, drinks, family fun. Music will be from 12 to 2 from Soulja Band. And then at 3 p.m., we have Rafael Carez. We'll have face
Fun.
painting and a bouncy house for the little ones. There's going to be a community art project that you can take part in, which is through actually in partnership with the town. We will have food from the Caribbean Lounge, which is located at the end of Main Street if you haven't been to their brick and mortar yet, but they'll be right there with us. We also have food from Junior Bet's Barbecue. It's almost lunchtime, and I think all of us are probably thinking about
I
that
This is
barbecue.
the hardest interview that I've done like all this month, just because I'm just like, oh my God, oh, it sounds so good.
I
But yeah, it's
know.
That was
very
not
interesting.
a rumble of thunder. It was the rumble from my stomach,
Oh no.
actually.
Seriously. Yeah, we'll
Yeah, it sounds
also have
awesome. Mhm.
beer and wine through for the adults if you want to come in and have your barbecue and a beer along with it from Island Cafe and Grill, which is really nice. So it's really a great opportunity to come out. If you can do some shopping, you can listen, you can bring your chair and just relax, bring the kids. There's lawn games. Just come in and learn about some new businesses, learn about some of the amazing nonprofits we offer here in the community, and get to know some new people, bring some friends along.
Yeah, it's awesome. So it is just so this year's it's kind of like it seemed like it was a coincidence that Amplify POC is kind of like going over with
Yes.
second summer, but I mean it actually sounds very interesting and neat. You have a whole weekend now full of fun and events. Especially with in general, I've been noticing a big push towards like this second summer, formerly best kept secret of Cape Codders, is that like
Hmm.
September, frankly, is like an amazing time to be here. So especially for the business angle, I guess I'll ask I guess we'll start with Sunny just because I wanted to ask a little bit about like how's like the business portion now, thinking of second summer, Labor Day weekend, September in general, maybe even October. Like what is the perspective on those months compared to say maybe 10 years ago, 5 years ago?
Sure. I guess what I would say is I think what you said earlier is that, especially after COVID, the September, October, November have sort of always been our locals summer. But post-COVID, a lot of people, because they could work remotely, a lot more people have been coming down to the Cape in that time of year. And in my experience, we're still seeing some of that. So I think September and October are a great time for our businesses to be putting themselves out there still for events like this, where there are people still here on the Cape who are looking to support local businesses. So we're looking forward to it to be a really busy time of year and for the community to come out and keep supporting those local businesses.
All right, awesome.
Agreed. Agreed. There are other events that are coming up too that are traditionally local events like Hyannis Open Streets, right? That's October 22nd. And it's when this whole street closes down, and it's a time for people to come out and and meet the businesses, where the businesses come out of their stores, and the ones that are still open anyway. There's some seasonal businesses that still close down, but fewer and fewer. I think we should check with Elizabeth Werfbane on that, but I really think that Sunny is right. After COVID, a lot of people are able to be more flexible and spend more time on the Cape and enjoying everything that we have that we know has been here all along. So
Yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely kind of like a new way of thinking about the Cape economy, but especially as we're just seeing the economy change, of course, nationwide. It seems to kind of be something necessary to explore, as well as can have some fun and benefits as well, especially with upcoming things like the second summer celebrations. So we're about coming up on time, but Amy, I just kind of wanted to get a quick rundown from you in terms of any other events you wanted to highlight, any other kind of things that might be upcoming, or just stuff that you're excited about specifically for the for this Labor Day celebration that we're about to experience.
sure. Well, everybody loves fireworks, so I think everybody's looking forward to that. And after that, as I mentioned, the Hyannis Open Streets event, you can check information on that at hyannisopenstreets.com. That is in Hyannis. And then there are a bunch of other, events around the fall. There's a walking weekend that the Open Space Committee puts on that the town, assists with. There are other events at the Hyannis Youth and Community Center, for example, that will host all kinds of different things as the school season gets started. So I think it's a whole lot of information. You can always look to the town's website, which is townofbarnstable.us/special events, and see a calendar there. And I think you and I should talk about more and more types
Amy,
of things that we can.
I'm sure you will be back again for more events. Pretty much every time we have Thanksgiving, there's all kinds of stuff coming on. So spoiler alert, Amy will be back again to talk more about some
Yes.
future events. Yeah, but that's awesome. Congratulations and good luck to you guys for this upcoming exciting weekend of fireworks and other kind of awesome stuff going on. So Sunny, as well, did you have any closing comments that you wanted to add for our listeners while we still have you about how you're excited you are for this event or anything else?
Sure. I guess I would just leave you with this little thought. I don't know if you guys have heard of wallet activism. As we are a social and racial justice organization at Amplify POC, I like to bring it up because it's a way for people to really consider how you're spending your money and aligning your values with where you're spending your money. And this event, as well as lots of other local events that support small businesses, are a great way to do that. So, something for everybody to consider. And I
All
really
right.
appreciate the opportunity to talk about this. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you both as well. Sunny, good luck with the storm that has been barraging you, unfortunately, through the course of our interview process. But I'm sure it's just getting it all out of the way now. You're going to be great for this weekend.
That's
Sunny
right.
skies, that's the hope. All right, but thank
Yes.
you both again. Sunny, Amy, thank you again for joining me for this conversation. It's been a pleasure. And yeah, have a great time with it this weekend.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Grady.
Grady. Thanks, Amy.
I'm Grady Culhane in the Cape
Thank
Cod
you,
.com
Sunny.
News Center.